Hi everyone, Random Rob here. I wanted to post on some purchases I made for family and friends, an investment in those relationships. I got 3 of these Honda CT125 trail bikes. I used to own a Honda CT110 back in the day and absolutely loved it, so I was super excited to see that they relaunched these a couple years back. I was able to get one green one, a couple of yellows recently. Hard to come by, but was able to get them. After getting them, I did make some upgrades that I wanted to share here on Random Rob. And so I'll kind of give you a little tour of those things. So here's the 3 bikes. The first one I got was this green one. And some of the things I'm going to show you are just the racks that I put on these bikes to upgrade them. You can see I've got here a front headlight cover, protective cover, and the rack that goes above that. I've also got a rack that's in the mid shelf here on the bike. And then I also have this extra little gas can, jerry can back here, which is really cool. I did a lot of research online for these racks, trying to find the best ones, something that was affordable. Looked like most of the options were overseas, which is fine, but the shipping costs were pretty hefty. And so I was super excited when I found this company, SRC, out of Oregon. They had great products. I'll just kind of walk over here and show you really quick. So I put all of these things on this green bike, but I'm going to also do the same on these other 2 yellow bikes. So if you look over here, I'll show you. You can see there's the jerry can that I'm going to be putting on, so extra little gas can. And then I have the mid-rack shelf that's going to go on there, and then the same thing over the headlight and the little rack that goes over that. So I'm going to put these on here. I'm not going to show how to put them on. There are other videos on how to do it, and SRC actually offers some great quick videos how to do that. So I will either add them to this video here momentarily or put them in the comment section below. But here you go. This is these bikes. I'm also going to show not only the racks that I put on with SRC, but I'm going to show I made some upgrades with the air filters. So on each of these bikes, I put the DNA high performance air filters. So if you're familiar with like K&N, these are going to be very similar. So this is your stock air filter. These are a reusable air filter. Really cool, really nice. I mean, even if you got moderately better performance out of your bike by using these, great. But the fact that they're reusable, that you can clean them and keep reusing them, is fantastic. Also, these little forks here from Steady Garage, the Chimera front fork caps. So these are almost double the height of the fork caps that already exist in these bikes. So you can kind of see right here. So these just help to stiffen the suspension just a little bit. So I have family and friends that are a little bit bigger, and so, you know, they might put a little bit more stress on the shocks there when we're riding, things like that. So just to keep it a little bit more firm and prevent any kind of potential bottoming out, I replaced those. I wanted the black ones. They also come in anodized silver and these red ones that are pretty cool. The black ones were sold out, so I got red, and they still look really cool on the bike, as you can see. So I've put them on here, and then I'll add them to that bike right there here in just a second. I was just going to show you while I'm here really quickly. I have removed this cover here. I took this top off first. All of this is pretty easy, and again, I'm not gonna walk through how to do all of this. It is fairly simple. Just, you know, be mindful of these little clips all around, making sure that you pop things out adequately and don't break them off, because, you know, this is plastic. It's pretty durable, but they can break, so don't rough it out. Anyway, you can kind of see here, I'm doing this with one hand, so it might be a little bit shaky. I just kind of took the screws out here. You're gonna see that I can pop this out, and there you go. With even just one hand, I was able to put this in here and just slide it in like a sandwich. And put that right in there. So now all I have to do is take this and just put the screws right back in and put the plastic pieces back on, and that's it. Very simple. So again, all three of these bikes, I'm gonna upgrade the air filters on those to the DNA air filters, which are really cool. I'll put a link to that also in the comments. Okay, I put that air filter in. These little push pins, by the way, you'll hear this quite a bit. You just easy to push a little something right in the middle there, it pops them out. But they're kind of fragile. This one is like I pushed that in and the little piece fell down in there. So it's somewhere in my compartment there. So I need to now get a new one. This is still plenty sturdy. I'm not worried about it, but I need to get a new little push pin or something to put in there to fix that really quickly. So these are those front caps that come in here. So this is the stock caps that are in here. It'll add about a 1/2 inch or so to your shocks here. So just make them a little bit more stiff. And again, this is what the red ones look like that I put in here. Really simple. I mean, I took a wrench, you can use a socket wrench and just twist these off, pop them out, take the O-ring off the old ones and slip the same O-ring back onto these, and then put them back in here. And it's best to just push them down with your thumb and try to work the threads in with your hand just a little bit till it just grips a little bit. And then do the same thing on the opposite side. And then once you've got them both in there just a little bit, you can start cranking them down. And again, very, very simple. There are videos and I'll provide that with this. So I took all the SRC MOTO racks and put them on this yellow bike. And as you can see, they look amazing. Black on yellow always looks amazing. So I wasn't very surprised, but it just looks so cool. So there you go. There's the rack that goes over the headlight, the rack that goes in front of the headlight, you know, in case you hit a squirrel or rock goes flipping up there, I guess. And then there's the mid shelf. Looks really good. One of the things I just want to emphasize over again, like I said, I spent a lot of time trying to research what I thought would be the best racks. I love these. I mean, they are just absolutely solid, strong material. They're absolutely amazing. They look gorgeous. I love that there's so many points on here where I could potentially strap or bungee bags to these. You know, SRC MOTO has a lot of cool bags that they offer for sale that can go on these bikes, and lots of other companies do online. But the truth is I've done research through mountain biking and bags and all sorts of things, and there's just tons of bags that could potentially go on these. So they look really, really cool. So there's the jerry can. You can see extra gas can here on the back, which is super cool. Give me another extra 100 miles or so. One of the things I also wanted to point out, again, besides being super easy to put all these racks on, they're just really, really simple, is I do like that when I put on this jerry can, my little toolbox here, it brings it out about, inch and a half from underneath this rack. And so it's still under there. You can see it's still covered and everything like that. It's safe, but it was kind of a little harder to reach before when it was back there. And so those little spacers that you see right there bring it out just a little bit. And I love it so much more because it's just so more easily accessible. And anyway, there you go, there's the yellow bike with the racks. Looks super cool. Here's the green one still. Just look fantastic. And so this one, I don't have any racks on. I'm going to order some more from SRC. None of these companies, Steady Garage, SRC MOTO, DNA, they don't sponsor me. They don't give me discounts or anything like that. I just have researched them. They have great products, really, really cool companies. And I make this video in part because I just, I love these bikes, but I also want to pay it forward a little bit. There's so many people who have made great videos showing how to fix these motorcycles, maintain these motorcycles, improve them, just to make little adjustments, things that I'm not an avid mechanic. And so it's really cool to have so many people, such a community of people putting great stuff on here. So I'm also going to give some shout outs to some great videos that I've watched on YouTube in the comments below. So you'll have to check them out and subscribe to some of those other channels as well. But you know, one of the things I did also want to add before I go is that SRC Moto has these crash bars that I recently saw on their website. So that go right here on the side of the engine and stuff. I want some of those really bad. They look really, really cool. I went there, they have them, but they're sold out, and hopefully they're getting some more in soon. But I'd love to put some racks on this, just like this one, and put those crash bars on, and I think I'd be pretty legit. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Again, I know I didn't show a lot of how to put some of these things on, but I did put links in the comments below where you can see all those great videos already made that do a excellent job of how to install everything. So thanks for watching, and Random Rob out.